Stefon Diggs is one of my favorite wide receivers in the league. He always has been ever since he came out as a rookie. He's just been flashy, late round pick who's been just getting it done year in and year out. Today, in his Thanksgiving Day appearance against New Orleans Saints, he broke off one of the sickest routes you'll ever see on Marshon Lattimorre of all people. I pulled the highlight and I'm going to go over it with you right now. Alright, here's the play. I'm going to get ready to run this for you. Before you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. But we're going to just run through it at full speed real quick so you get an idea of what's going on. So here we go. Boop, outside, inside, out, gets that separation, and makes the catch. Good play by Stefon Diggs. So let's rewind this back here to the start of the play. Let's fast forward. There we go. To the start of the play right here. First thing you want to notice here, look at the DB. Look at Marshon Lattimorre. He is inside shade. He is acting like he wants to take out the inside. And there's not really much space for him to break off outside either way. So, Marshon Lattimorre's no joke. You really have to come at him good. So, Stefon Diggs already has the steps, the blueprint to this route already mapped out before he hits this line of scrimmage. Before he lines up, he knows what he's going to do once the play is called. So, here, you're going to see him come off the line of scrimmage, look at his eyes straight up, look into the soul of Marshon Lattimorre. We got a little foot fire here. But his foot fire here is swerving to the sideline, swerving to his left, trying to get Marshon Lattimorre to move to his left, trying to bait him, at least get him stuck in some quicksand right there. At least do something. Try to get in his head a little bit. Try and get in his head like, hey, maybe I'm just going to break hard inside on you since you're playing inside shit on me. Trying to just at least get in his head. That's what we're doing right here. So that's what he's doing. We're getting him to creep back a little bit, keeping his eyes on you. And then boom, we got a plant step. And now he's going to cut in. Marshon Lattimorre takes the bait because he was trying to sell like he was going to fade to the outside a little bit with that foot fire and then break it in. Usually when you do that and you break in, that means you're going to be running a slant. But right here, he does a double sell. Drops it on the dime. Here's his plant step. The plant step, notice how he's going to start it here with the foot out. This allows him to stop on a dime and make that cut super sharp to get that separation. And this leaves Lattimorre in his tracks. Here he is. Lattimorre is just looking into the backfield. He's ghosted. Diggs is ready to make that turn. He flips that out right there. And Lattimorre is not ready for it. One reason why is when he flips those hips this way, he's over pursuing to the inside. You can't really tell. You can kind of tell here on the short clip, but that's where his momentum's going, and that's what Diggs wanted all from the beginning when he was setting him up, pretending he was going to either do a fade, get in his head right here in this moment, hits that plant step aggressively, like you can tell right here, bop, boom. That sells him on the slant here. That is where the route's won, actually. It is won, actually, right here on this step. Boom. Because that causes Lattimorre to over-pursue towards the inside and allows Diggs to be able to hit this plant step and then creep back out to the outside once he flips that break. And Lattimorre is on skates right now. He is being ghosted. He is fertilized. And the separation is good as golden for Diggs. It's a beautiful route. Lattimorre is cooked. And you can't really say anything bad about Diggs there. That's probably one of the better routes you'll see. And it is very layered. It is very deep. It is very schematic. And I just love watching stuff like this. I love watching a guy just play cat and mouse with the DB. And that's what Diggs is doing. He's playing cat and mouse. He's fading to the outside a little bit in his route. Fading out, as you can see here, getting in Diggs' head, getting Lattimorre's head right here. And notice his eyes locking in on him, messing with him with his feet. Then he hits the plant step and hits it aggressively. You see that. You see the bend in his hips. Hits that aggressively. So in Lattimorre's head, once he sees that, that keys him to think slant. And he wants to stop that slant at all costs. Because if he hits that slant, that's an easy touchdown. Because if he gets his face crossed, it's over. It's in game. It's done. So Lattimorre has to get ahead of him to prevent that. So Diggs is a step ahead of him because he's playing chess. Lattimorre's playing checkers right now. Bam! Hits that plant step, knowing that Lattimorre's momentum is shifting to the inside, and then boop, gets him on the flip and turn. Just a beautiful route by Stefon Diggs. And of course, I'm the type of dude who can cover a single route for like 10 minutes. That's what I'm doing right now, but that's the stuff we're seeing here. Let's play it at a full clip again, just so you can see it at a full pace, like boom, boom, and boom. Just a masterpiece of a route by Stefon Diggs. Again, he's one of my favorite wide receivers in the league. Is he the best route runner? Well, he's up there. To really objectively call that out, who is the best, you really have to analyze like thousands of routes from all these dudes, categorize them, and then somehow not have bias. But really, as a fan, especially a guy who loves to break down wide receivers, he's definitely up there. He's definitely one of the best when it comes to breaking down routes. But let me know in the comments, who is your favorite route runner in the league? Who do you love watching break down routes? Is there a guy that you want me to break down a little bit? I can do that for you too. Just let me know in the comments. But I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Fuels me to keep putting out this content. Fuels me to keep going over the tape with you guys and everything else. Again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.